We don't care when you call our name. We don't care, we are just the same. We ignore the race and we ignore the fight. We need a miracle. Watch over there, it disappears. We lose it all and shed no tears.
Hi guys, it's your boy William Joseph with Season 3 of the Exposure Network, where we go to Beardseye this week. Now, this is where we will see Lucky Bowden versus Casey Wild, but will Casey be able to concentrate in this match with Bully J looming in the background? Let's go.
Casey Wild has one pinfall victory over him. One more if lightning can strike twice in the same place. Then Casey Wild will be the new holder of the crown. He will be your Exposure Wrestling Lucha Prince. The crowd love him. Management love him for doing the unthinkable and getting a victory over Lucky Bowden. Of course, Lucky Bowden found his way in that match after interfering with the match between this man here, Casey Wild, and Bono. Lucky Bowden and Bully J coming out, interrupting the match, which prompted the main event that night to be a tag match. And it was in a chaos during the final moments. During that chaos, that Casey Wild hit a huge frog splash, got a victory, 1, 2, 3, and sent Bowden packing. Our match is underway, folks. The crown is on the line. The crown that has not left the side of Lucky Bowden for months and months and months. And very evenly matched right now. Neither man having the advantage in that opening test of strength. Collar and elbow tie up. Ends even Stevens. And again, collar and elbow tie up. Bowden just about. Oh no, wait a second. Casey gets a step back. Bowden comes back in and a clean break. I think right now Lucky Bowden knows he's up against his biggest threat yet. Oh, quick roll up though, quick roll up. This could be over quick. Just the 1 count though. Quick roll up in return. Just the 1 count. Couple of strikes, so now going for a, oh wait, small package, out of nowhere, 1, 2, just the 1 count again. Arms thrown from Bowden. Casey Wild gets whipped in, Bowden follows up. Up and over. Casey picks him up. Side drop suplex straight onto the back of Bowden's head. Slingshot's in. Oh, tornado DDT from Bowden. Using that bottom rope for leverage. 2. Kick out at 2. And this is that explosion of offense from Lucky Bowden. Outside in. Tornado DDT lands Casey Wild on the base of his skull. It seems the tides are turning in the favor of the lucky one right now. The Lucha Crown holder starting to have the lion's share of the offense in this one. I think Bowden realized early on he wasn't going to be able to match Casey Wild for power. He wasn't going to be able to out-wrestle him. So just lured him into the wrong part of town, hit that big move. Reverse on the whip, oh, corner spear. We've seen this before, hits the ropes. Redirects into the huge hip attack. using those ropes to pick up a little bit of extra speed. And that rolls him into the pinfall. 2. 2 count only. You know, right now, I've never seen Lucky Bowden this off his game. I think that loss to Casey Wild in the tag match has definitely played a part in the mind of Lucky Bowden. Never before has he felt this vulnerable as the Lucha Crown holder.
1, 2, 3.
Never before has he been in there with someone that he knows can pick up the victory against him. But can Casey Wild weather the storm? Can Casey crack the code for a second time straight? Rebounds off the ropes, ducks the line, hits the ropes. Springboard back elbow from Casey Wild. And there's a clothesline from the Wild Child himself. Vertical suplex, he holds on though. Casey Wild back up to a vertical base, as is Bowden, who picks it up again. That's 2 for 2.
One more, come on.
We're going for the trifecta. Picks him up. Oh, Falcon Arrow from Casey Wild. There's the exclamation mark at the end of that sentence. Oh, but wait, pinfall. But yeah, rolled him just too close to the ropes. I mean, he's still got a lot of beef with Lucky Bowden's tag partner last time out in Bully J. Enziguri. Casey Wild has a long list of enemies right now, people out for his blood, and that's what happens when you're as popular as Casey Wild. If people like Bowden take exception to it, they see the popularity, they get jealous, and that's, we've seen that from Bowden. Oh, back kick to the face. So we've seen this from Bowden so many times. 1, 2. He says this is his house, but when other people get bigger cheers, more applause, he hates it. But it's the Lucha Crown holder that's still looking strong in this one. Casey Wild hit a few moves. And again, Lucky Bowden, like a cornered animal, realizing his back was up against the wall. Just upping another gear. Again, breaking at 4. He wants to take that crown away from Bowden for the fans, his supporters, and for himself as well. After all the wrongdoing that Bowden's done, a huge right hand. And another. Ducks a shot, hits the ropes. Sling blade from Casey Wild. That could be the turning point for the Wild Child, folks. He hit that last time out in that tag match. 2. Referee's up to 2. Although champion's advantage if neither men get back up to their feet. After the 10 count, it stays with Bowden, even if Casey Wild gets back to his feet and Bowden doesn't. The belt can only, or the crown can only change hands on a pinfall or submission. Referee's almost up to 8. Both men onto their fronts. Back up to their knees, are now throwing strikes back in the game. Casey Wild, Lucky Bowden trading shots left and right, back and forth. Neither man having the upper hand though. Wait, ripcord. Oh, ripcord flatliner from Bowden. Again, he realized the urgency, realized he needed to pull something out the hat. 1, 2. Again, he was hesitant going into that pinfall. He doesn't even know if he can beat Casey Wild at this point. And right now in the head of Lucky Bowden, inside the mind of the champ, that doubt is eating away inside. A seed was planted when Casey Wild got the 1, 2, 3, and that seed has grown and grown and grown, and right now, Lucky Bowden has never been in more doubt as to whether he could bring that crown home or not. And now Bowden up to the top rope. Missile drop kick finds its mark. Slow to get into the pinfall. 1, 2, kick out again. And you see that frustration. Every single kick out just feeds the doubt inside the mind of Bowden.
1, 2,
Folks, he's thinking right now, what can I do?
3,
Tornado DDT, ripcord, flatliner, missile dropkick. None of these can keep the challenger down. What has he got in his bag of tricks? Oh, wait. Case Wild picks him up. That's the line. Oh, super kick from Casey Wild. Oh, another. He wasn't going down, so he thought, I'm going to hit another. I'm going to accentuate this. Rolls through. Rolling thunder from Casey Wild. So he's trying to get his fans fired up, trying to get the crowd behind him. They need to be the wind in his sails right now. Well, he's going up top, the same place that got him the win against the champ last time. This is an all too familiar position for Bowden. He knows he's in danger right now. Case Wild flies. Oh, into a flatliner. Into a flatliner again. 1. So, oh, that's Bully J. Come on. That's Bully J. Wait, Bully J attacking Bowden? What is happening, folks?
Ladies and gentlemen, this match is ending in disqualification.
And I guess the winner by technicality will be Casey Wild, because Bully J just attacked Lucky Bowden, but why?
Lucky Bowden!
Oh, sorry, my mistake, folks. Of course, Bowden attacked, so Bowden wins by disqualification. But what is going into the mindset of Bully J right now? I mean, ultimately, Bully J just cost Casey Wild the crown. But I'm not so sure that was Bully's intention. I think he wanted to put the boot to Bowden after losing the tag match for him. Referee checking on both men. Just as the wheels were turning towards an all-time classic here in Exposure, Bully J comes out. Causes the distraction, causes disqualification. Both men are in a heap in the ring. What an ending to the match, folks. I mean, Bully J coming out as he often does, just to interrupt things, steal the spotlight for himself. Both men seem to be okay. Though Bowden's not moving. Still with it, Casey Wild. Oh wait, Casey Wild isn't done. He wants to have the final say in this match. Hits the ropes with a Casey elbow.
Casey Wild!
Casey Wild leaves the show tonight on his own, under his own weight, but it's got to be heartbreaking to come that close to gaining that crown, to have it all snatched away from you. And again, Bully J pops his ugly head up and ruins the life of Casey Wild.
Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, and for future content hit the notification bell, and we will see you next week. Thank you.